Good morning. So this video is based on our feelings. Should we go with our feelings or should we not go with our feelings? Or should we do what's right regardless of our feelings? So this is going to be based on the Book of Wisdom and also the Book of Esdras, Book of Wisdom, chapter 8. Yes, I wrote my notes this time, like the chapters on a little napkin. Yeah. Okay. So the Book of Wisdom, chapter 8, verse 7 to 16, and Esdras, chapter 3, verses 20 to 22. And again, these books could be found in an old Bible. If you look up PDF, King James Version 1600s or 1660, 1616, I think it is, PDF, you will find a free version online, or a Catholic Bible will still have the books. Okay, so should we do what we feel like just because we feel like it? Should we make decisions just based on our feelings? I'm not talking about like, should I buy this shirt because I like it? No, I'm talking about big decisions. I'm talking about big choices. I'm talking about, well, you know what? We could even practice. Yes, I'm looking for my coffee. We could even practice on everyday life stuff, right? But should we make decisions based on our feelings? The answer is no, unless you're about to die, right? Fight or flight, because that's why we have our feelings, right? That's why we have our emotions, of course, to love one another, right? And to pay it forward, and to show who Jesus Christ is in us. But why do we have anxiety? Why do we have fear, right? It's to help us during the times when we have to fight or flight, when we have to fight or give up, right? Not on everyday stuff and our obligations. So if we look like we're constantly going after or doing things based on our emotions, they're gonna fluctuate, right? Because things in life happen, right? Good things happen, bad things happen. So consistency is not gonna be there, right? But if we look at the book of wisdom, right, we're going to see that one of the most valuable things to have in life, to possess, is self-control, is to control impulsivity. And then if we look at the book of Esdras, right, we're going to see that in that book, it talks about how Adam and Eve did not control their impulsivity. And then that's why, evil and good remains. It remained, but evil lived on, type of thing, And that's why we have to struggle more in our flesh, right? Because it's still there, original sin, right? But it's still there, right? So we have to make sure that we do the things that we need to do to control that impulsivity, to deny it, right? To not give in to selfishness. And of course, I'm not talking about being a doormat for people. Please and no, I'm not saying that at all. What I'm saying is learning how to make decisions based on the right thing to do, because it's the right thing to do, not because you feel like not doing it, right? An example would be I don't feel like taking my kids to school, right? So I'm not going to take them to school, right? I mean, that's a pretty simple example where most people would be like, yeah, Lucy, you can't rely on your feelings. You have to take your kids to school, right? That's pretty simple, right? However, let's look at a more complex question, right? I don't feel like, let's say, being faithful to my husband or being faithful to my wife. I don't feel like it. So in that case, should we go based on our feelings, or should we go based on our covenant? Should we go based on the promise that we set before the Lord of I do, or this or that, right? Should we fulfill the promise that we made to God, not to this person, right? But to God. Which one should we do, right? Simple. We are not supposed to go based on our feelings, right? We're supposed to go based on, what is right and what we said we were going to do, what we vowed to do, what we were going to do. And I'm just using this as an example, so don't come after me. I know there's certain circumstances that is different. Like if you're being physically abused, come on, I'm not saying for you to stay in a marriage like that. I'm not, you know what I mean? I'm not, or I'm not saying that. I'm just using that as an example, right? Right? Because we can't just do things based on our feelings. So like, let's say like you have, now let's say a more moderate one, a more like basic one. Let's say that you have, a lunch date with your friend, and you don't feel like going, right? Because you don't feel like going, you tell your friend, you know what, I'm not going to go. And your friend has been looking forward to this all week because she has nothing else better to do than to look forward to this, right? Because she loves you so much and she just wants to hang out with you. And then you cancel on her because you don't feel like it, right? Then what is that going to do for her, right? Our word in the Bible used to mean everything. Our word in the Bible mainly is preferred, I think, to a man, right? Right? Because, yeah. But anyways, our word in the Bible meant everything. When we said yes, it meant yes. When we said no, it meant no, of course, unless there was some type of unforeseen circumstance that we can't control. That's different, right? But we can't do things just based on our feelings, right? We can't just feel like it. So I hope I made some good examples about, should we do what's right based on our feelings, yes or no? And I think the Bible gives a clear, explanation of what we should do. And, and as we all know now, our feelings are more for fight or flight, and of course in everyday stuff. However, when it comes to doing the right thing, just do it. When you feel like, should I do this or should I know? Should I do this or should I not do it? Always do what is right. Just do the right thing, do the next right thing, and things will fall into place. All right. Hope you guys have an amazing day, and I love you guys. Bye.